Welcome. It's all actions and all results. It's the business accountability group where we share because we care. We help each other take steps forward with our entrepreneurship and solopreneurship. As usual, we begin with the elevator statements and steam cleaning the windows. Who's first?
I'll go. I'm Rudy Martinez, owner of Rudy's Health and Fitness in Signal Hill, California. I specialize in long-term inner health as well as outer health and appearance. And I also train other trainers in that specialty.
Bed specialties. What's that?
Inner health and outer health and appearance. I like that. Inner health and outer health and appearance.
Yeah, but outer health is appearance. It's saying the same thing.
Depends on the person. Some people call it appearance and not really the health part.
Call it projection.
Yeah, that's a whole other psychological issue.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yes. Anyway, anyway, good try.
The vanity of a certain gender knows no bounds. Put it that way.
Yes, never enough shoes. Okay. Right. Jo Johnny, give us your elevator pitch.
Okay, my name is Johnny Costa. Um, I am not necessarily a hustler, but I am very, very present, and I have multiple businesses that cater to cater to the underserved and bringing new solutions to old markets.
Okay. Super cool. Innovating, perhaps, would be
There we go.
the term for
Right.
you. Super cool. Right. Innovating, not necessarily a hustler. You should get a T-shirt with that printed on it, right? That would, that would, that would be intriguing. Right, there we go. Um, my name is Graham Hendrey. I am the founder and director of Native Speakers Academy. We are a private holistic language school based basically everywhere because we're on the internet. I am working on transitioning the school from being a walk-in based established business into an internet-based system where the school courses can be accessed by anyone, anywhere. There we go. Um, and those are the elevator statements. Do, did, done. And I don't know if we want to go into aha moments, new resources, or if you want to let me get off my chest whatever is putting pressure on me right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
good.
Okay. So I'm a little bit down today because I just spent 8 hours trying to set up my site in WordPress, and I have gone nowhere fast. I've been through a number of different themes, and I have gone through a number of different instruction videos, and basically where things fall apart is where people give instructions in instruction videos, and I'm trying to follow them word for word, and whatever they've got on their screen is not on my screen. And and so things just stop because buttons are not there and links are not there, and I can't do what they're doing because what's on their screen is not the same as what's on my screen. And then that leads me to going on the internet and typing in searches into Google. Where is this button? Why is this not here? Why is that not there? And eventually, after 15, 20 minutes of searching, I usually find some chat post somewhere where someone says, "Ah, well, you see, sometimes that's not there and that just doesn't exist, and so there you are. Fuck you." Um, and so I've had 8 hours of this today.
So I would be interested in seeing a screen share of what WordPress site builder looks like.
Right. I can't do that because I can't screen share and record at the same time. So,
Okay.
so there you go. Um,
Are you mainly having an issue with putting up a theme?
Well, I went through 3 themes today, and then went through instructional videos for using. Oh, and this was after originally choosing another theme, which I watched some instructional videos of, and I've watched lots of instructional videos for different themes to see if I can find something that fits in with the education that I'm supposed to be doing. And so I decided on one called Optimizer because there were a lot of nice instructional videos about it, about how to set it up and integrate other plugins to it. And then spent half an hour trying to work out how to configure Optimizer with my WordPress to discover that Optimizer is not compatible with business WordPress. Boom.
Business WordPress?
Yes.
You guys are giving me. I don't know if I, like I said, got grandfathered in. I WordPress is WordPress. I don't know where this business WordPress thing's coming from.
Well, I
You,
put the link. I put the link up last week. I did put
yeah,
the
I mean,
link
I
on the
looked at
Facebook
it. I'm like,
page and
I
said,
don't recall looking at any of that when I first set up my WordPress uh, platform.
But Rudy, who built your site?
Who built my site? I did on the
Okay.
WordPress platform.
Okay.
Being
uh,
Thrive theme, which I did buy.
well, you've seen
My
you.
my question is this: what you're using wish list member? Is that correct?
Yeah, I haven't even got that far yet because I can't even get my site up.
Okay, is wishlist member, is that just a plugin for the membership aspect, or does that come with a theme?
I haven't got that far yet because I haven't been able to integrate anything because I can't integrate anything until I get my site up properly.
Have you set the WordPress? Have you set up the WordPress platform up with your URL, with your domain?
Yes.
Okay, so you've gotten that far. Now you've gone into themes, appearance, right? So you've gone to appearance and to select a theme. Now, if wishlist member has its own theme, which I would think it should, that's what you should be installing as your theme.
Okay, so I should be installing wishlist member as my theme. You
There's
see,
there's two different things, and it just depends on the software. Some people have a theme that they love. All they need is the membership aspect if they're going to do something with membership. So they'll get the plugin, the membership plugin. It could be Wishlist, it could be something else, to plug into the theme that they already have set up. Like I could do that with mine. I have Thrive themes. I could get a membership plugin to plug into my Thrive themes. Now, the other thing is if Wish already has its own theme, then you don't need to get a theme at all. It's like it's not a plugin. It's a whole theme with all the features that you saw, I guess, when you bought it. But I haven't looked at the software lately to know if there's two options, to just get the plugin or to get the theme that comes with all the plugins. So that's what you have to find out. You have to install. If Wishlist comes with its own theme, then just install what you bought on your WordPress platform, and you have a theme.
yes, I have to go and explore all of that. See, the reason why it probably wouldn't be good to do a screen share is because we're talking about something that we could very easily sit down and spend 24 hours looking at, right? It's not
Not
something
if
that,
you talk to me, it'll take less than that to know. But I'm just saying, I don't know why you're wasting 8 hours on it when we could just. You don't have to check on it now. I know what you're saying about the screen share, but it's don't waste 8 hours on stuff. It's ridiculous. What are you, a monkey?
Um, uh, no, not yet, not yet. But if my brain gets any smaller, I might be categorized with that group of primates.
Go ahead and continue.
Well, okay,
I'm gonna.
okay. I'll tell you
Go ahead.
what. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what we'll do, right? Just so that we can bump things forward in this meeting. Let's set a time for me and you, Rudy, and if you want as well, Johnny, for us to do a whole help 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 me set up my site share, yeah, where we work through it with everything that's there. Oh, everything's on my other computer though. I mean, I'm not sure if I can even screen share on this computer because all my stuff is on my other computer. This is my Skype computer, so it's a bit different. It's gonna mean unpacking different kinds of software in different things. It's not that
Okay.
easy.
As far as I know, wish list member is just a plugin. They don't have their theme. Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's do what I said. Let's bump this forward. Let's do what I said. Let's set a time where where we where me and you can go through all of this stuff together on a big in a big screen share. Yeah, and you can talk me through it. When is
Have you
that
used the?
possible?
Have you tried using the thesis theme? I know I'm ignoring you right now, but can
Let's
you help?
not. Let's not. Johnny's
Have you?
got a different camera angle today. That's nice. I
Yes,
like
no,
that.
I'm just sitting down.
That's it looks kind of cool there. Anyway, um, so well, why don't look, I'm trying to bump this forward. Can we set aside a time then
Yes,
for
yes.
this instructional, educational process of let's go through it together. Let's set aside, or we can do it. We can all agree. Let's spend the next hour doing it together here, or we can set another time for it. Come on, let's move it forward. Come on, guys, talk to me.
I
Today I
can.
can't. Tomorrow.
I can sum up everything I've done in the last week pretty quickly. So once you hear what I've done, I think you'll
Yeah,
be
me
happy
too.
with my progress,
Oh, oh, good.
and I can devote the rest of my time to Graham if it's necessary, because things are
Yeah,
moving
I
along quite nicely. So
I
I
agree
don't.
with that. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, myself, I mean, I've been farming all week. I'm still here. I'm leaving tonight, but I did do my marketing plan as I talked about, and I can share that in a few minutes. And then yeah, I would love to see it because I've always used Wix as for my sites because I didn't understand WordPress, but I'm in my head I believe WordPress is better. So I would love to see I would love to see it. But I mean, today I only have till 12:45 at the latest.
It's up to
Our
you
time.
guys. It's up to you guys. If you want, I will pull up the screen and we can go through it together and have a look at how it works and how it's all set up.
Let's do that. Rudy, go ahead and share, and I'll share after you.
Well, that's me. It's
Okay.
me. It's me that has to share because it's going to work on my screen. No.
No,
No,
my
Rudy.
progress.
No, where's I mean,
Oh.
we share our progress, not our
Oh. Okay.
screens.
I've no fucking clue what's going
All
on,
right.
man. I thought my brain is fried.
All right. I'll do it quick. I sent you on the messenger a graphic. I've been talking with Hannah Holiday, the holistic nutrition. She's on board. She's been very communicative. We're going to set something up actually tomorrow to do some video promotion. We're going to do the top three helpful tips in exercise and nutrition to get you started on lifelong fitness, happy life, something like that. So we're going to film those tomorrow. We're just going to kind of do an off the cuff recording session, and if she feels comfortable with what we filmed and like I don't care anymore. It's like I'm just shoot and play kind of person now. So if she's okay with what we have, we'll probably break them up into 3 or 4 different video broadcasts that we'll release one a week, and I'll try and work on just promoting that across Facebook. And so that's going well. Um, the other thing before everything gets loud here again, I I got a new client. I have to go to her house. She is an older lady. She broke her leg. It's healed. The doctor wants her to start walking again. She's the mother of one of my clients. I'm going there 3 times a week, and she's paying me $300 a session. And she said she would commit to 6 weeks. First, she was a little stubborn about the whole process, but now she loves me because I do an hour of rehab and then I do an hour massage, which she loves the massage. So she knows she has to get the rehab in order to get the massage. So as far as my uh, financial upswing for where I want it to be by the end of the year, flowing through the roof already as far as what I wanted, just with this one client alone. So I'm going to be having a lot of, hopefully, as long as she keeps doing it and I get the full 6 weeks, I'll have a lot of capital to reinvest in the business and make everybody happy for the holidays and everything else. So, but aside from that, I have had 4 or 5 or 6. I still have to really count them. New clients as well. So the $500 increase per month in revenue for the gym is still actually happening. Pretty much there already. It's November, and if I were to add everybody up, it's really, I wanted an increase of $2,000 over the course of the 4 months that we set this up, this goal from September, October, November, December. So if I up all the new people, it would exceed the $2,000 mark just with those clients, aside from this very lucrative client. So as far as the monetary part, that's succeeding. As far as getting a Facebook group going, that's changed because now I have this holistic coach, and so I'm promoting the gym and online services with her. So that's kind of morphed into that. As far as the bedside manner stuff and all that, that's pretty much been put on the shelf because I'm concentrating more on the elimination dieting and all the stuff I'm doing with her right now. So if anything, I will continue to develop that. That's pretty much the thing that's happening from scratch. As far as everything else, and as far as the gym and the clientele and growing financially, that's going better than I possibly had hoped for right now. So I'm a very happy man, and that's my update.
Good. Very good.
Sweet, sweet. I don't have any questions except yeah, I saw the graphic that you posted for the free session that you're running, and it looked really nice.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to do an actual, like that was just a mock-up to show her that, I'm on point as far as getting my assignments off. So it may just be an online thing. We may try to do a webcast. So that's what I was looking at this morning on different things. The thing I posted this morning was a new platform that's going to use Facebook, like basically like a Facebook Live will now be able to have multiple guests. You'll be able to do the whole thing that you can do on a webinar or a Google Hangout. And I registered you. If you're interested at all, Graham, especially, you should register because they'll give you a 14-day free trial, but it takes a while. Like mine won't get activated until Monday. So just take a look at the video, see what you think with something you want to try out. I know you got your hands ready.
What's it called?
It's called. It's on the chat. I just posted it. It's Facebook Live. It's bluejeans.com. That's just what they call the company.
Okay.
And it's on, the link is there, so just you can watch the link to the videos on there. You can take a look at it.
So is this a Facebook company or?
No, it's a third party, and they they are an established streaming company. They stream for live events. They can be seminars, summits, whatever. But now they've put out an app to use on Facebook for the same thing. And they do higher end stuff, but they just wrote an article saying they've gotten a lot of requests from small businesses, like mine, for example, that are very interested in using their Facebook app once they're done beta testing it. So I think they're going to bring at least a version down for small businesses to use as well.
And what does the
So
app do? What does it do exactly?
basically, it's doing what Skype's doing now. You can put multiple people on your Facebook Live. So if you want to do a group session, that's something you can do now on Facebook Live. You can add graphics. You can do screen sharing on Facebook Live. It has all that within the app. So you activate your Facebook Live, and then basically it's like a Google Hangout or a Skype, where you can screen share and bring in multiple presenters.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Yes, that sounds fantastic. I'm processing that through my brain at this moment in time. Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds like a nice idea. I will
Yeah.
definitely look into that. Because I saw you posted something and I had no idea what it was. So now I know what it is. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's what it is. Take a look at it, and that's kind of where my research is right now. The workshop we're probably not going to do live. We'll probably do something online, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. So.
Oh, on the 26th. That's not at your
No, I haven't broadcast that. I just put that up as a mock-up for her to see.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's good.
We're planning to do something like that live. It's just a matter of, it's the holidays and things like that. A lot of people are leaving town this weekend for the holidays. They're taking the whole week off. So
Yeah. What did you use to create this graphic?
that's the replay. I think I talked to you guys about that. It's replay.com. I'm not sure if it's replay.com, but it's instead of Canva, which a lot of advertisers were recommending.
Yeah.
I think replay is a much better graphic template to use because it gives you multiple versions with just the text and the photos that you put in. I can look up the URL real quick for you right now. Let me look. I have it on my.
Rudy, that link that you put up, it's a link to a video, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what? After I watch the video, then what? What do I do?
If you are interested in it, just go to whatever URL they tell you to go to
Yeah,
and
well,
sign up.
because I'm sort of, I just was looking for a link to something, and it's a video without any links to anything. So I'm like, what am I supposed to link to? What am I supposed to click on? How am I supposed to register? Where's the bluejeans.com/site/Facebook Live? Is that it?
There you go. Yeah. The graphic design, John, relaythat.com. RELAYTHAT.com. And I like it because, like I said, you put in your photos and your text, and it gives you countless different versions, different sizes for Facebook, for Instagram, for whatever you want.
Yeah, no, it's very well done. Very well done.
Yeah.
This page does not exist according to this. Okay. Yeah, so it's getting the. Do I have to get the Blue Jeans app, or what do I have to do?
I'll send you another link. Don't worry
Because
about it.
it says this page does not exist on my computer.
Just get the just watch the video, and then if you're interested.
I've just scrolled through the video and gone to the. I trust you. I'm just like, what do I do? What do I
You want to sign
click?
up, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to sign up, and I was like no idea where to click or what to do or.
That's bad marketing on their part.
See here.
Yeah, I'm at bluejeans.com site, Facebook, services, resources, pricing, products, downloads, try free. Do I click on try free? Is that I don't even know if this is what if this is what join meeting, get the Blue Jeans app, video communication. Oh, now it's all jumped off the screen. It was there for a second and now it's all disappeared. Blue Jeans on video, Blue Jeans prime time.
Yeah, here it is.
What do I?
I don't know why it said it didn't exist. It's bluejeans.com/site/Facebook-live. That's the
Yeah,
URL you look. That
yeah.
that came up online.
Okay, but I'm on a page which says Blue Jeans on video, free trial, instant video collaborations for teams, or Blue Jeans prime time. I have to choose one of the two. It's asking me to choose one of the two. Blue Jeans for Facebook Live, third option, click here. So I'm going to click there because maybe that's Blue Jeans for Facebook Live, connecting brands and followers. Apply today to go live.
Yeah, request
Request
your
your
14-day
14-day
free.
trial.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Got
that's
it.
the page. That's the page you
Got
want to
it.
look.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got
Right.
it. Got it. Uh,
All right, Johnny,
okay.
what's up?
Right. So my share for the week. So my assignment was to create a marketing plan, plan for drumming up business. So in I was looking for resources like books or whatnot, and I didn't necessarily come across anything I really liked. So I did have a Gary Vaynerchuk audiobook that I had scraped from YouTube, Crush It. So I listened to that, and then I listened to a book that he has called Ask Me. It's 10 hours of stuff, and it was all very good, but in the end, it didn't really have any guidance at all. However, there was one. I think what I got out of it was I was really looking for a direction to go. Where do I start? What do I do? And I think what I got out of it, there was a question, should I do um, Twitter? Should I do, mailers? Should I do, Facebook ads, whatever? And the answer was yes. Just do something. Just go out and do it. Don't spend, months thinking I should do. Just do it. So, in that sense, I did create my marketing plan. Essentially, I'm going to do videos. So, instructed to make a list of say 50 videos. So I have ideas. I need to research a little more on what I can, because in terms of SDS sheets, they're pretty boring. So it's my job to make this somewhat interesting and a lot useful. So so videos, blog posts, make a list of 50 topics I can discuss. Ads on Google and Bing, and just something I had learned before was that Bing comes standard. Obviously, Google's number one search site, but Bing comes standard with a lot of Windows computers, and that's what a lot of the older people are using, or in offices. They just use open their Bing Internet Explorer, and then they search from there. So I think that might be a place where, well, there's really no competition for what I'm doing. So there is some, but I think that would be a good way to get exposure. SEO, just make sure that my incorrect information it is in places like I just saw I had 2 views on Facebook, and I haven't even advertised it anywhere. But I don't have a description on there. I just have my logo and and stuff, and a link to my website. Um, and yeah, I have some ideas on the videos. And then basically social media. So that's what I'm looking to do, hitting the ground running tomorrow. So my accountability for next week is to be is actually I have done these things, to have at least put up some videos, to at least have my blog post running, have my blog page up. It's hidden right now, and have that running. So that's me.
Cool. So you're going to do some marketing to some ad marketing for a specific group of people, or you going to direct it?
Yeah, what I'm going to be doing, I'm thinking, well, I'm definitely what I've always thought of. I learned this from an insurance thing, or basically they call them long tail search words. So, when someone types in a specific thing like WD-40 SDS sheets, and then that's when my ad would come up, as opposed to just safety data sheets. What specifically are people looking for? And so to answer your question, yes, that's what in my head I'm looking to do.
Okay. Okay, super cool. Um, is it called a WD-40, or that's the official?
WD-40 is a lubricant spray. So
It's a very well-known brand. Yeah,
yeah, it's
the
one of the
oil.
yeah, it's been around forever. I mean, almost everyone has it in their house, but they
Machine
use
oil.
it in, yeah, machine oil. Basically, it's a really good lubricant that eventually dries. Anyways, but I mean, it dries, but it still lubricates, so it's not all oily. And so anyway, so that's just an example of, that's probably one thing that a lot of people have. So
Oh, okay. So you're using that as an example product.
yeah, is an example. Yeah.
Okay, because I was thinking that maybe there's a special form called a WD-40 that people have to fill in or something like
No,
that. So I didn't
no,
really.
it's a brand name basically.
Yeah, that's a brand name.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's my misconception. You know that the band. You've heard of the band UB40, right? It's just a little tangent. Might be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know
Yes.
what a UB40 was? A UB40 was the unemployment registration form that people filled in when they wanted benefit money from the British government. That
Well,
was,
interesting. You never do that.
yeah, it was
Very
called,
interesting.
and they called they named their band after that form. Anyway, there you go. Little little aside there. There you go. Right. Rudy, any more questions for Johnny there?
No, I think it's important that you check out the online marketing, the keywords, all that, just to get your web page up with the relevant stuff, so that when people are looking it up online, it'll be easy to find. Uh, my instinct still is that it's a it's a door-to-door thing. I think
Oh, a
people
mom and pop. Yeah, yeah.
like I think people don't want to that they have to get this. They need somebody to come in and scare the shit out of them. You know, somebody who like walking in and say, I'm so and so. I just have a question for you. Has OSHA contacted you about your uh, flammable liquids that you're storing here? And they're like, well, no. I'm like, but you do have them registered with OSHA so that you're not facing any fines. And they're either going to answer you yes or no or what. Like, who the hell are you? And you say, well, uh, I'm Johnny Costa, and I'm here to save your business. You don't have to be cheesy about it, but something like that. Basically, scare them a bit and say, I just want to drop this off. Take a look at it. If you want to schedule something, you need to be accountable. It's an OSHA law. So I'm going around to the businesses here because I just signed a client across the street and got them up to date on their OSHA compliance. Just something. I just feel like it's more of a door-to-door thing that has to be more in people's faces. And maybe it's a ways down the line, but to hire a salesman, to go down the street and do that, and just work on commission or something like that, just to try it out. Like you could maybe try it out yourself for a day, see what response you get, and just like there's plenty of displaced salespeople nowadays. You can get one and say, hey, you can work on commission if you can get
Hmm.
you know
Interesting.
whatever. And I think it's more of a thing where nobody's going to look it up unless OSHA does come and say, you're not in compliance. You need to get these things, uh, printed out and available at your place of business, and then they'll look it up and see, you know. So I think it's one of those requirements that you don't get to until somebody scares the shit out of you.
Yeah.
But you do what you're doing now. I think is important. You do have to get that website up. You do have to legitimize the company so that people are like, okay, this is the go-to website to make sure I get this thing done. You know, like this is the go-to website to get the right information. So that I'm OSHA compliant, the whole deal. So I think it has a lot of merit. I think it's a federal requirement, and if people aren't doing it, you know, basically,
Yeah.
it's a few steps below paying your taxes, obviously, but it's in that same vein.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want the IRS agent showing up at your door. You better get your damn taxes taken care of.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So that's my 2 cents.
Okay.
I think you're on your way. Get the website up, and then think about the next step, I guess.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, I can't really add anything to that. Seems like a good plan. It's just the only things I can say are the obvious things, like maybe it's a good idea to email people a day or two before you visit them if you go and visit them, and then you can say, well, I did email you. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so that's another way of maybe looking at it. Right. Super cool. Have we done our little updates? Johnny's said what he's been up to. That's cool. Rudy's been through that. That's cool. Um, apart from doing the doing the usual work around the school and the teaching and doing a few things online, I registered for the WordPress business site. I registered for Wishlist. I set up a new domain and a new email. Um, The new domain for the new website is skillsforlifeonline.com, and the new email is information@skillsforlifeonline.com. And
Where where did you get your email from?
I don't know what that question means. Where did I get it? I don't.
Oh, so I mean, so someone has to have the mailbox. If you have Graham at skillsforlifeonline.com, someone has to be. You have to pay someone for that mailbox. No?
In the WordPress business package,
Oh,
it's
Yeah,
it's there. Okay.
it's included there. That
that's
was one
part
of.
of it.
Yeah, that's it. And also the
Oh,
domain
that's
is
huge.
the domain is included in the business package as well.
Ah, that's
So
cool. Okay. Very good.
so
That's it.
those
That's
are.
the answer.
Are you hosting your WordPress site on the WordPress business platform? Is that what's part of what you're paying for, the hosting?
Help me. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, Rudy, I think he is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't know what
Well,
that means though,
you
so I can't answer that
okay? Well, if
question.
wherever you're going to put your website,
Mhm.
that's the host. The host is going to put your website. That's where it is physically on a server somewhere or multiple servers now, and they're the host. They have it on some super hard drive that's
Okay.
maintaining. That's
Okay.
your host.
Okay. That's
Maintaining the
done. That's done through the WordPress business package. Yeah.
yeah.
So they give you an option there to register a domain name, and so that everything you do when you update your WordPress site is, what do they call it? It's copied, it's hosted, it's mirrored onto that web page. Yeah. So if you
Okay.
if you
So
if you go right now to www.skillsforlifeonline.com, you'll see the the mess that I'm working with. It's skills the number 4 lifeonline.com. You'll uh you'll you'll see half a page.
Skills for Life Online.
Yes, it's all
Uh,
one word. Skills the number 4 lifeonline.com. And
Language
there's
and personal coaching. Everything you need that they don't teach you in school. So you have your blog page up as
no, I have nothing up. There's nothing there that I want there.
your
Huh.
blog page is your main page
Skills
right
for
now.
life.
Menu,
I don't.
all about contact courses.
It is, what you're seeing there is not what I want because nothing that I wanted happened. No matter what I
Okay,
tried to find or tried to change. Apart from the header, I was quite pleased with the header at the top of the page. But
there's the
that's
home. Okay, the home you have to make your home page. These are honestly, if you spend an hour with me, you'd be like, why didn't I just call Rudy and ask him these things?
um. Okay. I'm prepared to go down that road. I'm
Hang
prepared.
on. Skills on online.com.
Skills,
Yeah.
the number 4,
Oh,
lifeonline.com.
got
Like
it.
I have the page that has your logo. I have a page, but that's not you haven't set it as your home page yet.
Listen, there's nothing set yet.
Yeah, I have NS Academy Skills for Life logo right here.
Yes, I just don't fucking want it there, do I? Oh my god, what's wrong with you?
Where do you want it? You don't want it on your home page?
No, I don't fucking want it there. I don't even fucking know what it's. I didn't even fucking put it there. It just
You didn't put it
fucking
there?
popped. It just fucking popped up. I uploaded some graphics to the library, and then one of the graphics just fucking popped up there, and I didn't even fucking want it there. I didn't even try to put it there. I couldn't even get rid of it. I spent an hour trying to get rid of it, and I couldn't even do that.
Okay. You
This
need
is
a content builder. It's going to help you a lot.
okay. You're speaking Chinese to me, mate. I don't speak that language.
You know, a drag and well, unless you know code, like a drag and drop to build a page. You know, some kind of software that's going to drag and drop where you need, where you want it. That's whatever theme you get. You can get a plugin, but you get a theme that already has a built-in content builder. Thrive Themes has its own content builder.
Do-
Before that, I was using a different one, which was actually pretty good as well.
Yeah, I don't think he's following you, Rudy.
Speaking. Look, when people use key terms, right? The meta tag language, I am I'm lost, mate. I mean, when someone tells me you need a flibbity jabbity wobbity jubbity, I'm like, what the fuck is that? And where do
Well,
I get it? And why don't I have it?
I'm only saying it because you've been on for 8 hours, so I thought maybe you got the hang of some of the logos.
I have been through so much stuff in the last 8 hours that, I've probably been through more stuff in the last 8 hours than I have in the last 8 years. And remember, I'm not an idiot with this stuff completely because I built the whole other website the school has by myself, right?
Did
So
you know the code from scratch, like from the actual code, or from
no,
a
no,
template?
no, no, well, I had to build the template partly myself because the template didn't exist. So I did that in Google Sites, but I didn't use
Okay,
code, but
All
I
right.
still had to build it.
okay, Rudy. So let me ask you this basic question: how does he add his wish list, his membership site to this site?
You go into the dashboard of your WordPress template, and they have a place for plugins. And then you go to the plugin library. You can either upload your own, or you can shop on WordPress for plugins that might work for you.
Wait,
That's
whoa, 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 whoa,
Let me just
whoa,
say this.
whoa! What was that?
The beauty of WordPress is WordPress has a huge library of things. Like, I want a calendar on my website.
Yeah.
Go to the
No,
WordPress library and find one that you like. I have a countdown. I want a countdown timer. Go to WordPress library and find a countdown timer that you want to put in. That's the thing. WordPress is nothing but a bare bones skeleton, and then all these people have built plugins that you can add to your theme. So if you want a slideshow header on the top, you can go and you can get one of those. Now, there's plenty of free stuff. It looks decent, but in reality, if you're doing this for real and it's for a business, you're pretty much only going to use stuff that you buy, that you pay for, whether it's a paid theme, a paid slideshow, a paid video player. Most of the time, it's going to be something that you pay for. And like with me, I was lucky because I got in on Thrive Themes when it first started. So all the stuff he's selling as individual plugins and things as for basically for free because I was one of his first members. So the guy sells, the opt-in box, for $15 a month, and this for $5, and this, or you can get everything for I think now it's $85 a month. I'm paying $15 a month because I got in when he first uh, advertised the membership for it.
Okay, so Rudy, what he would do is open a page or a blank page, and then he would go to the plugin store, find what he wants, and then hit
Oh,
add, and it goes on that page.
whoa, 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 guys.
That is the most basic. Oh my God.
No, 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 no. You see, that's
This is gonna be fun.
right. I've got an idea about how I can do this now. Right. I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna pause us for a few seconds. Wait. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna pause us and then jump. Go.
Go.
Right. So we should be back in here with the view of my web page. Now, if I go down,
Where is your dashboard?
I'm looking for login, sign up, manage subscriptions, log in. What if I log in? Am I not logged in? What the hell? Log in. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Graham W. Henry. Oh. Uh, I hope that's my password. It's going to be embarrassing if it's not. Okay, there we
I
go.
I I can't remember any of mine.
Okay. Yes, we'll save that. Right. Customize. Is that what I'm looking for, or am I looking for my site? Oh, it's just gone somewhere else. Where's it going? You are customizing language and
Okay,
personal.
that's your dashboard right there.
Cool. All right.
Okay. Okay, it's my dashboard. Right. Now, before we get into that, there should be, if I X out this, if I go to my side, the real dashboard is this on the left side here, right? Now, um, usually they all recommend starting with themes, and you go to themes and you
That's me.
select you select a theme from the. My God, why is this so slow?
When you're sharing, it's slow. That's what was happening when I was trying to share stuff with you guys.
It's like it's like nothing's happening at all.
I know when you're screen sharing, it's a pain in the ass. That's why I haven't been doing that with you guys. It just freezes up.
Yeah, it's just not showing anything at all on the screen,
Yeah.
which is insane. Anyway, that doesn't matter because that's I just wanted to show you the different themes
Okay,
that
so you see
appears.
the dashboard where it says plugins down below.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah,
That's
yeah.
where that's where you would install your Squish member plugin.
Why is this different from the dashboard on my other computer? This dashboard is different. The two dashboards are completely different.
Well, the dashboard usually covers the whole screen. You're getting the smaller version. I don't know why, but I mean
Yes, but
all the other.
I've got a different dashboard on my other computer. It says dashboard, store, posts, media, links, pages, and this just says different. It's completely different. I've got two different dashboards on each screen now. Why have I got two different dashboards? What's that about? Why do I why?
You have the same on both, so everything's the same. Each computer.
Oh wow, this I just clicked on my site at the top and it gave me a completely different dashboard on my other computer. So why and now this is only giving me the same dashboard on this computer. So I don't know. It's just it's all Greek to me. Anyway, the whole point. Why is the screen blank? The screen's not even supposed to be blank. Anyway, this is ridiculous.
It's because you're recording and you're sharing and it's taking a while.
Yeah, but it's all it has to do is all it has to do is put an image on the screen and it hasn't done that. I mean, that's just the most ridiculous thing in human history. Now nothing is working. Um, so it doesn't want to do anything at all. Yay! What a complete waste of time. I've, nothing is working at all. Oh, oh, I don't know. I just clicked on something. Something happened. Home. No, that's not doing anything. There's a little dot that's
My
pulsing.
our 60 minutes of success is over, so it's up
Well,
to you. But
well that's
if you want to try turning off your recording and just seeing if it actually works now without the recording thing on.
Hi, it's G here from Native Speakers Academy, and that's where our recording of our all actions and all results session finished as we dived into trying to figure out what were the problems with the website and why it wasn't working. To make a long story short, basically there are two different forms of WordPress that exist on the internet, and what we discovered was that the WordPress that I was using is not the WordPress that most other people were using. And this is interesting because the information is not out there. So it just goes to show that you really need to look carefully and search carefully for what it is you are using, and things that appear to be the same very often are not the same. So now we are working on solving that problem and getting the right software so that we can make the right choices in the future. So hope you enjoyed the session, and there will be another all actions and all results meeting of entrepreneurs and great minds next week. So that's it. That's just to explain where we were, what we were doing, and what happened. And it was probably good that we stopped it there because I think it was getting a little bit off track in terms of being interesting for viewers. There we go. So wherever you are, have a great day, and I'll speak to you again at some point